Hi gang, welcome back to the Unreal Latina. Today we're going to talk about Donald Trump's immigration policy. I think it's kind of ironic that we have a president who has an immigrant wife who is being called a racist. It bothers me because I work in a job and we have a wonderful janitor. I really love her. Her name is Josephina. But it's kind of trying times because she doesn't understand English, and so she writes the supply list in Spanish, and I had to do some special things for her to help translate because we have things lost in translation. She's here on a visa and she's an illegal alien, but she has no desire to learn English, but I have such a desire to learn Spanish, and so sometimes I spend some time on my work trying to learn Spanish, even though that was my mom's first language and my first language as a baby. My mom spoke to me in Spanish, and it was the schools who got me to go with English only, and I'm glad they did because I graduated from high school. I even had some college, and my son graduated from Grinnell, and I feel forever thankful that I embraced the American culture, not the Hispanic culture. And my son was the first Hispanic to ever graduate from college, so I am so grateful for that. I just don't like the bigotry behind people dissing Mr. Trump and calling him a bigot, because he is anything but that. He is so pro-immigration. If he was a bigot, he would have married an immigrant wife. And I just think Melania is like wonderful in every way, and even with her accent and everything, I just think she's amazing. I could never learn Spanish in a way where I was fluent, where I sounded good. I can speak a little bit of Spanish. I can understand Spanish, but as far as like really having a conversation, no. I sound like a little 2-year-old. You know, when I do talk it, I say words and I can't put them together too much to make sentences, and I butcher it. Like I butchered the English language. But long story short, we have these immigrants protesting Mr. Trump, and we have people protesting Mr. Trump because he's not letting the border be open. And what we don't understand is that illegal immigration takes away from American jobs. It allows people to fraud the government. It allows people just to come into this country illegally. And what it's saying is that the people from Mexico can do what they want, and other people that want to come here can't. They have to go through things the right way. It makes it harder for them to immigrate here because there's so many people just coming and taking. And so it's unfair. And if that makes us racist for wanting to uphold the rule of law, then so be it. One of the things that I learned from Oregonians for Immigration Reform was I supported E-Verify, which was putting greater restrictions on people that hired illegal immigrants, only because that when they bring these people in, these people end up getting on government subsidies, and when they do so, we end up paying for everything. And so we pay for their children's education, we pay for the health care, we pay for education, we pay for everything, and I don't think that's fair. And not only that, we are paying for the criminal illegal immigrants, you know, so many of them that are being housed in the jails and getting health care as well. So people that are pro-open borders really don't know what they're talking about, and they're playing the race card because they can. And they're wrong, and they're misguided, and they're not educated. And I'm here to tell you that my mom came from Puerto Rico. I don't consider myself Hispanic, really. I consider myself an American. The reason being is that my Italian father, who's also Irish, I don't sit there and say I'm an Irish American or an Italian American or a Latino American. I simply am just an American. And so, like Kimberly Guilfoyle, I have Irish and Puerto Rican heritage. But Kimberly, I am one-upping you because I also have Italian too. But really, the moral of this whole thing is that we're all Americans. We come here to assimilate, to be part of something so wonderful and so great. And that's what makes America great. And that's what our president is trying to do. And you know, we need to just get behind him and support him. And the only racists are the people who are promoting illegal immigration. That's all. Have a great evening.